Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we'll try to solve some examples on unions in C. So the concept of unions and structures has already been discussed in our previous videos. If you haven't watched those videos, please watch those videos and come back here, because understanding of structures and unions is very much important. Without having the basic knowledge on structures and unions, you may not be able to understand the advantage of this example. Hope you got the so let's try to understand that example. So we are writing a program for catalog. We are trying to prepare a catalog, and this catalog is having three items: books, mugs and shirts. These are the three items that are available in the catalog, and the common data items are stock number. So for all these three items, these data items are common: stock number, price. So these are the two data items which are common. And unique data items, for books, these are the unique data items, and for next one is mugs. And for books, the data items unique for books, these data items are unique for books, which is title, author, pages. And for mugs it is design, and for shirts it is design, color and size. So these are the different items. These are the data items which are unique for each and every item, and the common data items are these are the two items. So now we would like to write the catalog. We write the program for the catalog. So one of the way is by using the structures. Simply by using the structures, this is one of the way. So this is one of the way. So all the items are just given in a structure, and C represents the item. So based upon the item, we are going to choose those members, and those member values will get assigned or printed. Okay, so now with this, what happens is the number of bytes that are allocated for each and every data item. For example, if you have 10 items in the catalog, means books, 5 books are there, 2 mugs are there and 3 shirts are there. For that, we have to create 10 such kind of structures, and for each item, what is the amount of space that is allocated? It is 127 bytes. 127 bytes, because for stock number it is going to allocate 4 bytes because it is an integer, and for price it is going to allocate 8 bytes, 4 bytes, and this is 25 bytes because this is going to be title is going to have 25 bytes and 25 bytes. Similarly, based upon the data type, the space will get allocated. So for all these items, the space will get allocated. The space allocated for each item. For each item it is 127 bytes. For 10 items it is going to be 1270 bytes of space will get allocated. Now we will try to change this in such a way so that the amount of spaces that are allocated are going to be we are going to reduce the amount of space. So what is the logic that we are going to use is, out of all this, at any point of time we are going to use only one item. So the C means it can be a book, or it can be a mug, or it can be a shirt. It cannot be mug or shirt at the same time. So we will try to use that logic, and using that we will try to write this design this structure. So here struct catalog, the common items are stock number and price. So for that we have taken this structure, and for the catalog design we have taken this structure. Within that we are having, so here we are having first data item, second data item in the catalog, and the third data item is union. So from here to here, red marked open and closed flower braces represents union. So within this union we are having 3 structures, because we are going to use only one among them. So we have taken 3 structures. This structure is going to contain all the data items of books. So this is book data item, and this structure is going to contain mug items, data items of mug, and this structure shirt is going to contain data items of shirt. Okay, so now what happens with this union is, what is the amount of space that is allocated for this books? The amount of space is 54 54 bytes, and for this mug it is going to be 24, and for this 36. What is the benefit of union is, among how many data items are there within this union? 3 data items. Each structure is a data item, right? So structure 1, this book is a data item, mug is a data item, and shirt is a data item. 3 data items are there. Individually each data item is going to take, so book is going to take 54 bytes, mug is 25, and shirt is 36. So what is the use of union is, and all these 3 data items are part of union. What is the use of this union is, we are going to create the maximum data item space. So the maximum data item space is this one, 54 bytes will get allocated. As we are going to use only one among them, the highest among them will get created. So the 54 bytes of space will get created. Every time we are going to create an item, these 4 bytes and 8 bytes are common, because they are common for all the items, for books, mugs and shirts, for all the items these values are same, and the next memory space that will get allocated is 54. Total we are going to create 66 bytes of space, just half of it, 127, nearly half. Okay, so that is the use of. So if your requirement is in that way, if there is a possibility of categorizing the items in this way, then we can use unions. Okay, so this is how we can use the benefit, the benefit of unions. Okay, so now what we will try to do is how to access the items in such a hierarchical way. The items are arranged, how we can access. For example, if you want to store the title of the book as algorithms, if you want to name the title of the book as algorithms, how to access that is, it is C dot, the item is C, here the catalog value, the catalog item is C, dot item. So in the item we are going to go for book item dot book dot title is equal to algorithms. So this dot operator can be used for any levels. So these many dots can be used, these dot operators can be used to any level. So in order to access that specific item, for C, using C dot items means in this union we are going to go for book, and in that book we are going to go for title, and the title name is algorithm. So what happens is, for this C, the title is going to be, so what happens is, in the 54 bytes of space, so this union is going to have 54 bytes, right? In that 25 bytes will be there for title. So these 54 bytes can be used by this one, any one of those structures. Okay, so 25 bytes will be used for title. As we are using any one of them at any point of time for a given item, we are going to use, the item can be either book or mug or shirt. So this logic you have to understand. The item can be either book, any one, right? So because it is going to be any one, so the maximum space allocated is 54. If it is mug means first 25 bytes are used. If it is shirt means first 36 bytes are used. If it is book means all the 54 bytes are used. See here, that is the beauty of unions. We can use them in an efficient way, and these two are common. For example, if you want to access this, how can we access this? So that is C dot, how many items are there in this catalog? We have 3 items, 1, 2, this union, within the union we have these many. So we have only 2 items, so C dot stock number. So C dot stock number is equal to, for example, take it as 105. So the stock number is 105. Okay, So this is how the unions can be used. This is the benefit of unions. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. And one more suggestion is, this concept may look a bit complex. Please watch this video as many times as possible until you get the clarity. So understanding this concept helps you a lot. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. And if you feel that this video is helpful to you, please give us a like symbol and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. Thanks for watching.